With another new update to College Football 25, it means new plays and new formations. So here are 4 runs and 4 passes that I really like that were added in the latest update to College Football 25. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back into JC's Pop Culture, where you can see all kinds of pop culture content with me, JC, here today to break down some new plays and formations that were added to the game with today's title update that came on August 29th. Hope you guys enjoy this. With no further ado, let's get into it and stay tuned to the end of the video where I'll showcase you all 11 formations that were added to the game and where exactly you can find them. All right, so multiple new updates today came out in this August 29th title update that released today for College Football 25. They added several new formations and plays. I'm going to showcase you my favorite formation that they added really quickly and some plays out of it, and then I'm going to showcase some plays out of another formation that I believe was already on the game, but they added some new plays to, and then I will show you guys in the campus huddle notes all of the other formations that were added if you want to check those out, but these are my favorites. I'm going to showcase you 4 plays out of each of these formations, 2 runs and 2 passes out of each that I think you can have pretty good success with. So let's check it out. Starting first with pistol trips over Y off, one of the new formations that was added. And the first play I want to show you guys is just a simple jet read option. They have this out of the shotgun. It's one of my favorite plays to run the shotgun. Glad to see it now in a pistol set. So we're going to showcase jet read Y option. Put the defense on a random play, and you see you get the jet sweep motion, and you're reading this strong side defensive end here, right there over the top of the tight end. It's going to be unblocked. You're going to make the read there. But I really like all these plays you're going to see here I added out of this formation. They use that jet sweep motion, and I love that auto jet sweep motion because a lot of people react to that jet touch pass and try and scrape a guy over. So if you run plays off of that, sometimes they can be really successful because that jet touch pass has been so overpowered that people have to react to it. So I love plays that use that jet motion but aren't necessarily that jet touch pass, although that is a great play. So first of all, let's talk about this jet read option. See him stay at home there, so we'll hand that one off. Get what we can, 4 or 5 yards. See if we can get a pull read. There we go. Probably should have handed that one off actually, but pulled it and just ran up the hole that was created for the back. So you can always pull up your pre-play motion, see your read man will be indicated with the R. This time it's the outside backer, and he's kind of crashing in, so we're going to pull. Got a good pull read that time. Ideally, you'd like that receiver to come up and make that block. Didn't happen, but that's kind of the way this play functions. Stays at home that time. We hand it off. Ran into my lineman, or should have had a pretty good gain there. See, nice hole there if you get the give read. And there's another pull read right there for a decent gain. You got a quick enough quarterback and get around the edge there. Get some good yards. So there's the jet read option. That's one run play I wanted to showcase out of this formation. The next run play I want to showcase, like I said, you do have your touch pass in here. You do also have this jet halfback power, which is good, kind of a similar look to what you just ran, but you get that backside guard pull in for a power run. But I want to showcase the motion triple option. I love this play. I love plays with auto motion. I love, you guys have seen me run in my option video, the triple option left with the slot man coming around in a bubble, in orbit motion and coming back this way. This time he just comes behind in the orbit motion and you run the triple option off to the right there. So similar function to what you just did with the read option, but now you have a pitch man involved as well. Let's check this one out. Hand that one off. Get good yardage. Now let's try and see if we can get it here with the pitch man and run the option right there. Yep. Pull it. And then you have your option read right there. Pitch it to him. Get good yardage. See if we can get another read where we pull it. There we go. He crashes in. Pitch it out. And there you go. You're off to the races. So there is the motion triple option out of the pistol trips over Y off, new formation added on today's update. And now I want to show you a couple passes here out of this formation. There's multiple good ones here that I've added in my playbook. You see all these different play actions, and you see all these plays essentially use the jet sweep motion except for a couple. And the first one I want to show you is one that does use that jet sweep motion, and it is the motion RPO peak Y pop. So you're using kind of a similar look to what you just ran on that motion triple option. He's coming on the orbit motion. You got your man over here on the screen, kind of the now screen, and you'll have the blocker hopefully picking up that guy. Doesn't look like that's going to be available necessarily because of how tight that corner's playing on the press coverage. Plus, you have the other man over there. So your other reads are the tight end, really quick on a pop pass if those linebackers crash in, or of course you just simply hand it off. Let's check this one out. Boom, the backers stay at home, so we just hand that one off, and you see the nice gap that opens up the middle because the backers having to cover that pop pass, staying at home there in their zones. Nice run for the running back there. Let's try it again. See how they play it this time. Boom, this time they're playing off of that receiver. Just hit them on a quick screen, get you 2 or 3 yards. If that's what's open, take it. And then also, as the third option, if everything else is covered, you can do that as well. Because that man coming in orbit motion, sometimes people don't account for him after he comes in that orbit motion. Boom, there's your pop pass to your tight end. You're looking for those linebackers to creep up, those safeties be playing off, and you try and fit it in between the hole there in between them like we just did there. So kind of seeing a look at all the action here, the handoff to the back, the screen to the other side, throwing it to the man in the orbit motion, and then the pop pass to the tight end. So now that I've shown all the options there, let's take a look at one more pass play that I like out of this formation. And there's a couple different options here that I've added to my playbook that are similar, those being the RPO alert split dive. But the one I want to show you is the RPO read bubble because you get the extra option in here. Now, the alert split dive functions as kind of inside zone split run. You get the tight end coming across on that wham block, and you're running either split zone or you got the bubble option. But I like the RPO read bubble because you have the extra added element of reading that end, and you can turn this just into a straight read option if you want. So you got the bubble, you got the handoff, you got the pull and keep with the quarterback. Or you can pull and then throw still. So let's read this in. First of all, it's our first read. It's looking like the bubble may be there, depending on how they play it. They're playing off. You got 3 over 3, but this backer's cheating inside, so probably a good opportunity to hit the bubble, but let's check and see. Go to the bubble, and yep, it's there for a good, 4 or 5 yards right there off just a short little easy completion. Let's check it out again. Now this time, I think I'm definitely going to the bubble because if you see 2 on 2, both playing off, no man right there accounting for the bubble guy. So just go ahead and quick throw, boom. And you got all kinds of room. So we're reading that D end. He doesn't crash. We hand it off. Nearly a first down run. There's 3 good options on this play. There he comes staying at home. But the bubble's there. Take what you can get. It's first down. The bubble's available a lot on this play. And there's several different, RPO bubbles, but I always like the ones that have 2 guys outside as blocker spear guy. If you've got just one guy blocking and another guy trying to run the bubble, it doesn't work near as often as if you have a guy on the inside, 2 wide receivers outside of him for that bubble option. So let's check this one out. Staying at home. It's not there on the handoff because they crashed the middle, so you go to your bubble. See the way they played that? The bubble's wide open. Make a man miss, and you should be able to get in the end zone on that most of the time. Didn't quite work out there, but still a great play. I'm looking to get a good read here with the QB. There we go. See, pull it, see that D end crash, pull it with the QB, and you're gone for 6. So great options on that play. Depending on how they play it, you can hand it off to the back up the middle. You got the bubble screen, and then you got the pull option with the quarterback as you saw right there. So that's my favorite of the new formations that were added. Like I said, once I show you this next formation and some of the plays that were added to it, I will pull up on the screen the campus huddle and show you guys all of the new formations that were added. If you want to check out the others, there were several different ones added, but there were just some new plays added to existing formations. That's what we're going to talk about now. And that one formation that I'm talking about is single back doubles Y off, and they've added several different jet sweep variations to this formation that I want to go over with you guys here. Let's start it off with just the traditional, jet sweep. Obviously, that's the thing, but all these plays in here that I'm going to showcase have some type of auto motion. All the ones that I added from this playbook, so I do like that. I love auto motion. Love an offense that uses that. So let's just start off with the traditional jet sweep. Put the defense on a random play here. And I like this jet sweep because you get the tight end out in front, and it really helps a lot. Your line kind of moving to the right to cover that D end on the outside, and the tight end gets upfield to try and get to the next level with you. And this is different, of course, than your touch pass. You're not going to get passing yards for this. This is rushing yards because it's traditional just jet sweep handoff. So there's a hole right there that time. They were having their defensive line kind of split wide, so we're able to cut that inside. Depending on how they're playing that, you're either going to pull this outside or cut up inside. I'm going to try and showcase one where we can get outside on it as well, now that we've seen one where we cut up field. That'll work. See a tight end picking up that block. Then he comes up to the second level. Good burst, get upfield, great gain. So that's just the traditional jet sweep, pretty simple. And then the other run play that I really like out of this formation, a lot of times people have said they've struggled to run the ball on here. I think it's just a matter of finding plays that you like. And I really have liked this halfback power O. And if you do start having success with it, there's also a play action power O that uses the exact same motion from your tight end. Like I said, auto motion on all of these plays. This time it's the tight end coming in to kind of H-back position on this halfback power O. And of course you get your backside guard pulling. And you just kind of read it. Great. See, great hole there. This play's been successful for me whenever I've used it since I've tried out these new plays in practice. It's been successful more often than not. So that's 3 or 4 more yards. So look at that hole there. Get outside, get upfield for a big gain. There's another first down run off of it. So you can see how successful this play is here in just a couple of tries that I've tried it. It's been positive yardage pretty much every time. Even there when we got to cut back, still you're able to find a lane because you get so many blockers out in front with the tight end coming, the guard pulling. It's just a really great play design. Love this halfback power O. Probably my favorite under center run that I've found in this game so far. So there's a look at a couple different run plays out of this formation. Now let's take a look at our 2 passes we want to showcase out of this single back doubles Y off formation. And there are multiple good ones in this formation. I mentioned the play action power O you can use if you start having success with the run I just showed you. There's other ones here using that jet sweep motion. There's a scissors play. There's the jet X out. But the 2 I want to show you guys are a couple of screen passes that I found that work really nicely. Let's start off first with the jet play action Y screen. Get your tight end involved a little bit. And like I said, this jet motion, people have to react to this, and they will react to this. So on this play, you're going to see what happens. Obviously get the jet motion, and then the tight end's going to set up for a screen, but you're going to see this defensive tackle be able to come free. So it's going to look like, oh shit, he's going to sack my quarterback. But the play action fake usually fakes him out, and he goes for this running back, and you'll have time to dump this off to the tight end. Let's check it out. Boom. Good blockers in front. There's 10 yards right there. Let's try it again. There's another big gain. WVU finally has our starting tight end added here on this latest update as well, so that's nice to see. But there you see how that play functions. There are a couple successful plays with it. Now I'm going to show you one more screen pass out of this formation that I really like. Like I said, there's multiple downfield passes that are good too using that same jet motion, or of course the one using the power O motion. But I want to showcase this jet play action boot screen because like I said, a lot of times when you use this jet motion, people react to that looking for the jet sweep, looking for the touch pass. And so if they do, they react, they pull guys that way, they shift their D-line that way, whatever they do, slant their D-line that way. Sometimes they'll scrape a linebacker over there to get to the outside. If you've got action going back the other way, it can really be effective, especially against users. So I really like this jet play action boot screen. Same look here with the jet motion. You fake to the halfback, and then you let him get loose a little bit there and you hit him on that screen. And get behind your blockers, get you another first down right there. So like I said, similar look as the last play. You got that same jet motion. Last time we were hitting the tight end on the screen. This time we're faking and we're hitting the halfback. And unless he gets hit like he does right there. Now there are occasions your halfback might be tackled. If so, you can look to the jet sweep man. You can try to take off with the QB, but a lot of times he'll just get open just like that. It's another big gain there. Let's do one more for good measure. There we go. See? And another first down, big gainer there. Nearly a touchdown. So there's the new plays that have been added in this latest update to this single back doubles Y off formation that I like. And of course, I showcased one of my favorite new formations that they added in pistol trips over Y off. But there were several new formations that were added to the game. So let's talk about exactly what they were and where you can find them. All right, guys, so as you can see on the screen here, you can find this in the Campus Huddle over on EA College Football 25 website. But these are the new formations that were added. Like I said, I showed you guys the pistol trips over Y off formation. It's found in Cincinnati's playbook. If you liked that one, of course, I just added it to my custom playbook there. But the other formations that were added, single back wing slot over. It's in UConn's playbook and Charlotte's. Pistol ace double wing in Ball State's playbook. Pistol doubles Y off stack in Florida, Louisville, and Illinois playbooks. Pistol full house twins over in New Mexico State, UNLV, the option and spread option playbooks. Pistol strong tight has been added to Liberty, Louisville, UTEP, Rice, Kennesaw State's playbooks. Pistol bunch open added to Missouri's playbook. Pistol ace heavy overload added to Ball State's playbook, and pistol wing slot over added to Florida, Texas A&M, Michigan, and Kennesaw States. And then pistol weak slot over in Texas A&M's playbook and Cincinnati's playbook. Pistol strong trips over in Florida's playbook and the multiple and Cincinnati's. So those are the 11 new formations that were added. I showcased to you guys pistol trips over Y off, but also they added the new jet sweep series plays under centers in the playbooks of Utah, Bowling Green, and Kentucky, and I showcased you guys some of those there in the single back doubles Y off formation. Those are the new jet sweep series plays that were added to some of those playbooks. And then they also added more formations and plays to multiple teams' playbooks, specifically empty and short yardage formations, and they also changed the default personnel for Liberty's pistol formations to have two halfbacks instead of a halfback and a tight end or a fullback. So those are the new formations that were added, and I just showcased to you guys my favorite one and some of my favorite new plays added in this latest college football 25 update. So there you have it. A lot of cool new fun stuff added to this game that I'm sure we're all still enjoying if you're a big a fan of college football as I am, which if you're watching this video, you probably are. And that means that you should definitely subscribe here to this channel. There's going to be a ton of college football 25 content coming here on JC's Pop Culture. Plenty of future videos showcasing plays and formations. Got the Dynasty Series playthrough ongoing, all kinds of cool fun stuff. So if you're into it, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hop along for the ride here at JC's Pop Culture. And before you head out, just do me one real quick favor that helps a shit ton with the YouTube algorithm, and that's just hitting that thumbs up button, giving this video a like. Quick and easy to do and really helps me a lot and helps other college football fans like yourself as well. And be sure to throw your thoughts in the comments if you have any there. Always appreciate your guys' interactions. Having said that, thanks for tuning into this one, and I'll catch you on the next one.